Well, hey everyone, welcome back. Matt Judd here again, back at the COOP shoot again. I want to walk you through some of the equipment that you're going to need to be able to shoot this game. And what we're going to do is I want to show you kind of two ends of this equipment. There's the entry end, and then there's kind of more the advanced end. I want to start here with the vest, and you're going to notice this is that this looks like a shotgun vest for shooting skeet, trap, sporting plays, and that's exactly what this is. This is a great way to start. And what these vests do is they're going to give you a couple advantages. One, they're going to allow you to hold some gear. As you move from the firing line, you're going to want to be able to hold some of your gear, your pellets and your eye protection, your ear protection. You may even want to be able to put some weight in the back of it to kind of weigh you down like that. At the same time, you're going to notice here where the recoil pad is, it's going to give you a little bit of a purchase, if you will. It's going to give you the opportunity for that buttstock to kind of grab in there and kind of make a really good purchase there and give you a good solid foundation. Now, moving up the scale, if you will, this is a little more advanced vest here. This one's made of suede on the front and happens to be leather on the back. This one is very heavy, probably I'd say close to maybe 5-10 times as heavy as a shotgun vest. This is also going to have the distinct advantage of helping with heartbeat. When an individual is going to wear this vest, their heartbeat's going to be dampened a little bit as well. So there's your two vests. Of course, cost is going to vary as well. You can get into one of these shotgun vests for 20-30 bucks. I think entry level for these vests is going to be $250, maybe even $300 nowadays. Also want to show you some of the necessary gear as well. You guys are probably familiar with eye and ear protection. This is just a basic pair of shooting glasses, and this is just a basic set of hearing protection. Really, any set of eye protection, any set of ear protection is fine, but I cannot stress enough the importance of having both on the line. While air gun shooting is not a loud sport, it does help drown out some of the other competitors and some of the other spotter noise out there. And of course, eye protection, again, I just cannot speak enough about protecting your eyes. Ricochets are a real thing in this sport, and would hate to see anyone lose their eyes. I want to show you some of our pellets as well. To get into this sport, you're going to need some pellets. And this is just a 10 of 177 caliber. These happen to be JSB Diablo exacts, but any 177 caliber pellet would be fine. Typically, you're going to see most competitors shooting what's known as a domed style pellet, as opposed to a traditional wad cutter pellet. The reason for that is they're going to do a little better at those longer ranges, 36 and 45 yards. One final piece of gear here that I want to show you is a spotting scope. This is a Simmons spotting scope. It happens to be on a spotting scope stand here. This is going to really be a great piece of gear for you to have for you and for your spotter. You're going to want to be able to know where your impacts are so that you can adjust your sights accordingly. And so for your spotter to be able to look through this, a very high power, I think this one goes up to 45 power, for them to be able to look through it, see where that pellet's hitting, and say, hey, you need to adjust up, down, left, or right, is really going to help up your game. You can use a pair of binoculars, or you can even use your eyeballs if you've got a really good set of them. But it's a necessary thing to be able to see where those pellets are going and how to move your sights from there. Well guys, this is just some of the basic gear to get started in air rifle. You've seen some cheap ways to get started. You've seen some expensive ways to get into the game. The whole goal being, we want to see you out there shooting. We want to see you in this. It's such a fun, easy way to get going. You don't need a lot of space. You don't need a lot of money. And we hope to see you at the range real soon. Thanks again.